If you're struggling to button a shirt or keep dropping things because of peripheral neuropathy in your hands, you know how frustrating that loss of control is. While we can't always reverse nerve damage, we can absolutely improve how your hands work. Hi, I'm Kathy. I'm a licensed physical therapist, and today I'm going to walk you through a targeted routine to help you restore function in your hands. You can do these right from where you're sitting, and you won't need any special equipment until later in the video where we'll be using something soft to squeeze. Anything squishy will work. I'm going to be using a rolled up washcloth, but you could use a sponge or a foam ball. Let's start with a simple hand opening exercise. We'll start with a loose fist, then slowly open our fingers wide like this. This helps keep the joints and soft tissues moving. Neuropathy is complex and often needs a team approach. Your doctor helps manage the cause. Here, we're focused on getting your hands working better. No matter what's causing your peripheral neuropathy in your hands, these exercises can help your hands work better day to day. Once you've done about 10 of these, we're going to move straight into finger opposition. We're going to touch our fingers to our thumb one at a time. You can do both hands at the same time if your coordination is good. Otherwise, just work on one hand at a time and watch your fingers if you need to. Go slow here. This isn't about speed, it's about accuracy and control. The other thing with this exercise is that you want to make sure you're touching the tips of your fingers together, not the pads. This improves dexterity and precision for things like buttoning a shirt or picking up small objects. Regular exercise like this can help improve coordination, reduce discomfort, and make everyday tasks easier when you have peripheral neuropathy in your hands. Now we're going to do tendon glides of the fingers by moving our hands into different positions. So we're going to start with a straight hand, and that position is not as complicated as some of the others, but if your hands are stiff, it could be challenging. Next, we'll go into something called a hook fist. Here we're bending the second and third knuckles while keeping the first one straight. This one is the hardest for me. Next, we'll go into a full fist where we close our hand and bring our thumb across. The next position is called a tabletop position, where our hand is bent from the first knuckle at about 90 degrees. This one always reminds me of the shadow puppets we would do as kids. Let me know in the comments if you ever did those. From here, we'll bring the thumb out as we bend the second knuckle to make a straight fist. Move slowly through these positions. Straight hand, hook fist, tabletop, and straight fist. This exercise helps the tendons move smoothly and helps reduce stiffness. You'll hold each position for 2 to 3 seconds and repeat the sequence about 5 times on each hand. Next up is a median nerve glide. There are different techniques for nerve glides, also known as nerve flossing. What I'm showing you today is a more gentle technique that will be less likely to cause irritation of the nerves. We're going to start with our arm by our side with our elbow bent and our hand facing forward. What we're going to do is have a soft fist, and then we're going to open up our hand and bring our thumb out. Next, we're going to bend our hand back as if we're holding a serving tray. Then I'm going to spin my hand around and then straighten out my elbow. Don't overstretch on these, less is more. And we're going to do 5 slow reps. So we're going to start with a light fist, open our hand, bend it back, spin it around, and extend. Let's go again. Light fist, open the hand, bend the hand back, spin it around, and extend. Start with the light fist, straighten the hand, bend the wrist, spin it around, and extend. We're going to do about 5 of those on each side. For the next exercise, you just want something soft that you can squeeze. We're going to squeeze for about 3 seconds and then relax. If you don't have a soft squishy, anything will work. Just make sure you don't use anything that's too hard. This supports your grip endurance without overworking the hand. The goal with these exercises isn't perfection. It's just about helping your hands feel more reliable again. And you'll want to repeat this about 10 times. Next is a finger lift. You can put your hands on a table if you want, but if you're sitting, you can just put your hands right in the lap. I put the cloth here just so you hopefully be able to see my hands a little bit better. And with these, we just want to lift up our fingers one at a time, making sure that we go through all of the motions as much as we can, nice and easy. This improves your finger control and extension. We'll repeat for about 10 times on each finger. When you're doing these exercises, make sure you go slow and keep the movements gentle. A mild increase in tingling can be okay, but you'll want to stop if you feel pain and the symptoms don't subside after you finish. Some people notice small improvements in coordination within a couple of weeks, but more meaningful changes usually take about 6 to 8 weeks of consistency. So be sure to save this video so you can come back to it. You could save it in a playlist to watch later. These exercises can help reduce discomfort and improve how your hands work. But if you're also noticing numbness or tingling in your feet, that's important to address for your balance and your safety. Watch this video next for simple exercises that can help.